Hi, look who's here. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Oh, somebody's so excited for coffee talk. Hold on. All right, well, she's going to knock my whole computer down. You're so excited for coffee talk? Say hello to everybody. Come here, you. Say hi. Say hello. Say hello to everybody. Say good morning. Happy snowing day. Don't you even think about jumping over there. Calm your nerves now. Good morning, everybody. I hope my internet it doesn't act up today because it looks like it's something, but I don't know. I'm terrorized by the everything. Good morning. We are like it is snowing like a motherfucker outside. So thank God I brought my microphone in. And I am here because I would not be wanting to walk outside in that. And we're only supposed to get, they said, a few inches. My son's like, Mommy, we're only getting 3 inches. And meanwhile, we already have 3 inches and it's snowing. So that's a big fat negative on that one. Okay, you good now? Okay, you see? Yes. Okay, there she is. Look. Okay, right next to her mommy. Don't mind me. I don't know about you guys, but there's freaking always blankets and crap all over the couch and everything. So it is what it is. My head hurts a little bit today. Me and Chris went at it last night. My other boyfriend, Josh, was away. So I decided, well, Josh is a little more expensive than Chris. So, sometimes I opt for Chris instead of Josh. You know what I'm saying? Cheap date. Oh, that's terrible. So my head hurts a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I almost finished the bottle. I don't know about you guys, but there are just some days that you're like, you know what? I need to this bottle's going. But like I knew better. Like you get to that point when you're looking at the bottle and you see how much you poured and you say to yourself, you really shouldn't pour yourself another glass. And then you do. So, yeah, my head hurts a little bit today. Plus, my workout yesterday, I worked my back a little bit more. And then whenever I do that, I always seem to be tense and stiff the next. Whoop, see, she's going to knock over my thing. Look at her. She's chewing her bone because she's so cute. If you don't like animals, I apologize. But look, she looks like Gizmo. Look at her ears. Wait, let me see if I can move this. Hold on. Look at her. Look how cute she is. You hear that? That chomping? Yes, those are the killer teeth that are going to bite you if you try to come near her mommy or her Noe. All right, hold on, mommy. Let me. I got to move this back. Hold on. I don't think everybody wants to look at the dog the whole time. All right. Well, if you hear any strange noises, it's not me. I assure you. So good morning, everybody. And thank you for tuning into the snowed in edition of Coffee Talk with Karen. I hope my internet doesn't shit the bed. I'm seeing it do wacky things right now. So, fingers crossed. If you guys are just tuning in, please share out the video. Sharing is caring. And, we want to get as many people involved in the conversation as possible because it's no fun without everybody's 3.5 cents, right? So we are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are actually live on all 3 of my pages today on Facebook because I was not putting in. So here's the deal. And I don't know, I drive my poor moderators crazy when I go live on my actual personal page because they can't moderate on my personal page. They can only moderate on the Karen Stacy business page and the Real Talk Coffee Talk group. But most people that know me haven't hit the fucking like button or the subscribe button. So if I don't put it on my Karen Stacy personal page, I miss like half of my people. So for my moderators, I apologize. And if you guys are watching on my personal Karen Stacy page, you are probably not going to see all of the comments because we're all over the place. So it's best to go to the Karen Stacy page or the group, but fuck it. Watch it wherever you want to. And if you are like, why am I commenting by myself? the reason why you're commenting by yourself is because there are like so many ways to watch the show. So let's just not worry about it and sweat it. There's way other things that we could be sweating. That ain't it. So we're also on Periscope. We're also on YouTube, and we're also on Twitch. So I can see comments from everybody where I am. So that's my deal there. So again, good morning, you guys. Thank you for tuning in today. Like I said, my head hurts a little bit because Chris kind of banged me out last night. Just kidding. But I think I banged him out last night. And yeah, that's I don't know. A lot of people don't know. So I'm talking about wine, everybody, just in case you think that I'm some like crazy woman. I wish I was getting banged out last night. I was getting banged up, not banged out. So Chris is spelled Kris. I know I should get like a cut if people buy stuff, right? But most people buy their Pinot Grigio. But I like their Pinot Noir. I like the Pinot Grigio too, but I'm not like Pinot Grigio is like more a summertime thing for me. So it's all good. All right, let me see. I see you guys are jumping on. Everybody's saying good morning, so I'm gonna go check it out. My Bella finally is quiet now on my lap. All right, so now let's see what we got here. We got Michelle. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Rosie. My Lisa girl, good morning. Buongiorno. Monica girl, how are you? Good morning. Happy blessing Thursday to all. I just saw the screen go. What is going on with my internet? You know what it is? It's the weather. What am I thinking? It's like ridiculous. Rita, good morning, sunshine. Hi, Dawn. Good morning. Hey, Simi in Germany. I bet you're not having a fucking major snowstorm. Son of a bitch. Places in New Jersey already have almost 7 inches. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, they never get nothing right. Michael Consuelo, good morning. I see you twitching. Well, so Lisa said it's okay, Karen. Don't worry. I took care of Josh last night for you. See, I share my boyfriends, even though I don't, because I'll lick it and it's fucking mine. But I'll always turn somebody on to, good. It's not easy finding good wine or good food or whatever. So, I'm all about sharing, unless it's mine, then don't fucking touch it. No, I'm only kidding. Georgie, happy Thursday. Leslie Ann, hi, mama. So happy to have you today. Yeah, we're trying to stay safe and warm. I'm actually warm right now, which I haven't been lately. I've had like a chill in my body. Today, I don't feel that way. And then my dog is on top of me, so that always keeps me warm. Dawn said, I love animals. Yes, so do I. You know what? I mean, honestly, there are a lot of people that aren't animal people, and I don't want to say something fucked up, but how do you not like animals? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not like a fish person or something like that, but if they're furry and cute and they can love you up, then I'm all over that. I'm just saying. I know we got I see Tamara's on here. We got some crazy cat ladies on here too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not 16 cats, maybe. I don't know. I can't say for sure, but whatever, I just like to have another bitch in the house with me. You know what I'm saying? My pit, I was hanging with her yesterday and she was like yelling at me. I'm like, oh, here we go. Hi, Jesse. Good morning. How are you? John Taglia, good morning. How are you? Good morning, Tamara. I don't know. Somebody wrote Facebook user with question marks. I don't know who that was. But again, for those of you that I'm not mentioning your name, you have to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook to allow me to see your name. So I see Kathy. Good morning, Kathy. Let me see who else is on here. Hold on a second. It just went cuckoo-lookos. Okay, I think I did it. Let me see. Josh Pino is magnificent. Yes. All right, hold on. I'm really behind on the comments here. Wait a second. Okay, I got you there. Okay. Karen banged Chris. I banged Josh. That's so funny, right? People would think the craziest shit, right? But you got to say it. I see somebody, it says Facebook user, good morning, and there's hearts there. So good morning to you. Karen, love the brick wall beside you or behind me. So again, remember how I told you guys that I hated the way my house looked because the walls needed to be painted and it was gross? So this is what Karen did right here. All right. And again, not the greatest in this. See, I told you I always have my inspirational stuff on there. And, you know, it's not the best, but you know what? It looks fucking good and I'll take it. So thank you for that. Why do it looks like there's something. Look, you see that? There's a shadow behind me. You see that? Somebody's here with me. Who's here? Who's coming to the show today? You never know in this house who's coming. Let me see. Oh, Terry watching from home. Oh, good morning, Terry. So Terry, I was hanging with Chris. My girl Lisa was hanging with Josh, and you were hanging with Nicholas, right? We left Mark out in the fucking cold, right? It's so funny. I mean, I guess you really know you're single and fucked when like you name it, when you know your wine is your friend, your boyfriend. That's all right. Henry Vargas, good morning, babes. Georgie coming in from Dublin. What's going on? Good morning. Oh, good morning, Jimmy. All right. Karen looking fantastic this morning. Oh, thank you, Jimmy. How are the New York ladies doing? Well, it's fucking snowing. That's all I got to say about that. Snowstorm, son of a bitch. Yeah, Simi. You know what? We just keep getting dumped and dumped and dumped. It's insane. But like I said, I would rather this where I mean, I got no place to go. So I don't really, I mean, it sounds terrible, but whatever. I mean, for people that have to travel in this, I you know, really, I hope they're safe. You know, and I know some people do have to get to work. Again, I really hope that the whole COVID situation made it a little bit easier on a day like today for people to not have to risk their lives to go drive to work, and that the companies would allow them to work from home. Just saying that, you know, if we're going to use this horrible thing that took place to our advantage, that would be the best way to do it, right? All right, hang on a second. Maria, good morning, sweetheart. How are you? Susie Q, good morning. Oh, stop it, Karen. You and I have shared Josh together. That was our threesome. That's about the closest that I'm getting to a threesome. So yeah, all good. Let me see who else is on here. No audio. I don't have audio. Anybody having a problem hearing me? I don't know who wrote that because I can't see your name. Anybody having a problem hearing me? Bueller. I don't think so because everybody's responding to me. So I'm pretty sure that they can hear me. So maybe you just need to exit out and go back in again. I don't know. Let's see who else is on here. Good morning, Sandra. Oh, crap. The comments went crazy again. Hold on a second. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm back. Where am I? Good morning, Tamara. Thank you. Susie Q is in Detroit. Oh, okay. Good morning in Detroit. Sorry, your internet. Again, I can't see who that is. It just comes up Facebook user, but all good. I'm telling you, the internet is going to be wacky again today because of the fucking weather. I mean, we never get a break. It's always something. Eunice, good morning, my girl. How are you? Mine thinks she owns my sofa. Hello, Dawn, don't they? Good morning, Carlos. How are you? Jesse said, I'm relaxing for a bit before I go back out to shovel snow. But other than that, I'm doing okay. All right, great. Where do I have to register? You go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and you just allow them to see your name, whoever that is. Monica's there. I love it. The background. Thank you. Hey, Colleen. Good morning. I told you guys this is a Karen Stacy special. No idea what the fuck I was doing, and I did it. So all good. Hey, there's my Alyssa. Hi, Mama. How are you? Snowing like crazy. I know, Colleen. Well, now it just kind of sort of let up a little bit. It's more flurrying, but yeah, it's snowing. It's snowing again. It's snowing here, watching from home instead of working today. You know what? I'm so glad that you aren't, working today, because it's just so dangerous when you drive. 6 to 8 inches of snow in New York, Alyssa said. Wonderful. I'd like 6 to 8 inches, but oh boy. Let me see. I know I'm impossible. The things that come out of my mouth. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love the snow. It's money in my hands. Well, Jesse, good for you. I wish you lived closer. Oh, thank you, Leslie Ann. I hear you loud and clear. Thank you, Maria. You're the only person that answered me. Okay, Monica answered me too. Jesse, all right. I'm a little behind. What could I tell you? Loud and clear. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you. I know I'm late because, of course, I didn't check the thing. Do we need more light? Let's see. Watch. I'll do this and I'll fucking knock everything over. Okay, let's see if that's better. Is that better? Oh, God, I look old now. No. All right, let me see. Is that better or worse? I feel like it looks worse now. I think it looked better before. Hold on. Ugh. You know what I'm trying to do? Okay, that's worse. Okay, well, let's do that. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to move, but of course the dog is on my lap, so it makes it a little challenging. Good morning, John. John Sorrentino. I don't know if you've joined us for Coffee Talk before. I don't recognize the name, so good morning, and thank you for joining us. Eunice, you're so cute. She's tagging everybody. I love her. Let me see who else is on here. Of course, I can't see. Good morning, Jay Scal. Yes, good morning. Another snowy day. I know, right? Tony. Good morning, Tony. How are you? Did you win big in Atlantic City yet, kid? Vicky, good morning. All not much snow here yet in Beacon. Oh, well, Vicky, be patient. I'm sure it's coming. Jim moved from Facebook, unknown user, to YouTube. Oh, okay. Hi, Jim. I don't know what happened with that, honey, but thank you so much. Let me see who else. Out working and driving. Alyssa, no. Be safe, mama. Be safe. 6 inches or better. Yeah, Eunice, I want 6 inches or better myself. Massimo, there you are. I missed you. How are you? Nice and much better. Okay, looks better. Oh, good. See, Jim, Facebook is the worst of all of the platforms, I have to say. It really stinks, but what are you going to do? It's the most widely used. But people use YouTube all the time too, so I don't know. It's weird. Okay, let me see. If anybody needs help, I will make a road trip. Jimmy is always so sweet. Lighting is important. I know, Jim. And though, you know what? I always say, like the nanny said, after 30, you need candlelight or moonlight. So I'm going to sit in the dark so I look younger. Cannoli King, good morning, my sweetheart. 85 today. You know what? Fuck you. I mean, good morning. He's in Florida, so he has to show off that it's 85 degrees. Son of a bitch. DJ Hernandez, good morning. What's this all about? What is it all about? This is Coffee Talk, and it's a show about everything and nothing. It's us being alone together during this horrific pandemic. That's what it's all about. So thank you, guys. I see somebody said shared. I appreciate it, whoever that was. Again, if I'm not saying your name, please go to StreamYard.com/Facebook so that I can see your name. So now, it was brought to my attention today. It was a request. The topic of the day. Drum roll. Ready? Yes, Seinfeld. Exactly. Do you feel appreciated? This is the question of the day. Do you feel appreciated? First of all, I'm going to start off by saying I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate you sharing out this video. I appreciate you tagging your friends. And I appreciate you appreciating me. And I appreciate my coffee because I'm a little hungover. So again, share out the video, tag your friends. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe. If you're on Twitch, please hit the like button, link, whatever, follow. If you're on Periscope, follow me. And obviously, if you're on the Facebook page, please join the group. Please like and follow the page. If you are on my personal page, the regular Karen Stacy page with a picture of me and my son, please go to the professional pages and add yourself there so you know when I go live. So, again, the question is, do you feel appreciated? Okay, so, wow, I'm getting that there's some big answers fast on here, right? Okay, so the first one, Michael said no. Massimo, I gave up espresso and cappuccino for Lent. God help me. Oh my God. See, now I would commit a sin and a crime if I did that, but good for you. You're supposed to give up something that you really enjoy, right? So God bless you. Oh, thank you, Colleen. Maria said, okay, so most of the time. So do you feel appreciated? And Maria's answer is most of the time. That's awesome. Alyssa said sometimes yes and sometimes no. Gee, Alyssa, thanks. That narrowed it down. No, I don't feel appreciated, Eunice said. Jim said, depends. Professionally, yes. Personally, no. Well, you know, it's funny that you say that because you ever meet people and professionally they're extremely successful, but personally not so much? You ever, experience that? So it's really interesting, right? That a lot of people have command over themselves in a professional environment, but they don't have the command over themselves in a personal environment. So if that's the case, you know, and I'm not saying this pertains to you in particular, Jim, but I'm just saying that I know a lot of people, like you see, like, for instance, I'll give you a for instance, right? Like you'll talk to somebody that's like a female, let's call it like executive, right? And she's really up there and she runs like 30 people and she is well respected. And then she goes home and her fucking husband beats the shit out of her. How does that make sense? You command all that respect there, and then you go home and you don't know how to do that, right? You know, or you're at work and you are, you know, you're leading people and everything else, and then when you go home, you can't lead anybody, right? So it's interesting how I think as humans, we have like different personas, if you will. And I think that has a lot to do with how you are nurtured. Because at work, if you're going to command it and you're going to get it, if you're at home, you may not get it because you can't command it because you're pushed down, so to speak, if that makes sense. Let me see. Thank you, Alyssa, for the support. Oh, Maria, I appreciate you every day too, Mama. Okay. Simi said no. Monica said at times yes, and other times no. Too many people think just buying you something is enough to show they appreciate you. Wow, that's a really good point, Monica. So that was also going to be like, I'm going to add to this because, you know, I always ask open-ended questions, right? So that was the other thing I was going to say. First of all, do you feel appreciated? And then the next thing would be, What makes you feel appreciated? What makes you feel appreciated? All right, hold on a second. I lost my comments here. So hold on a second. I'm coming back to you guys. I know I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Kathy said, I don't feel appreciated. Well, we appreciate you, Kathy. Karen, the show rocks. Jimmy, you did it. I see you now, babes. I know, even for an Italian. Jesse, I don't feel that way at times, so you're not alone. Most of the time, Jimmy says, okay, Colleen, no, I'm not appreciated. No one here to appreciate me but myself. But, well, indeed. But I mean, Colleen, I'm sure, I mean, I don't know your situation, but I would hope that you do have other people in your life. I mean, maybe you're not living with people, but you know, I'm sure you have friends, you have family. And that's, I think, you know, kind of what we're talking about. So Cannoli King said, food for thought. Remember, always appreciate yourself first. Abso-fucking-lutely. No doubt about that, because again, you're teaching people how to treat you by the way you treat yourself, right? So you have to appreciate yourself first. I'm watching cars trying to get down the block. Looks really interesting outside. I'm so glad I'm here. Georgie, I appreciate you, Karen, and my wonderful second fam on here. Aw, honey, we appreciate you too. I do it much. I do too much, but nobody sees it, Eunice says. Okay. I think people see it, but again, maybe they take it for granted, right? So that's what happens a lot of times, is that people take things you do, your kindness, for granted. Cannoli King, if you feel like someone doesn't appreciate you, cut them out of your life. That's it. And their family, and if they're family members where they have to be around you 24/7, stop doing things for them. You know what? I agree with you, Cannoli King, but I have to say that's easier said than done sometimes, right? The way I look at it, and I've talked about this a lot on the show, the way I try to look at it is you have to be you, and don't change who you are for someone else, but change who you are you with. So in other words, if like I'm going to continue to be who I am, right? And I have people, I've spoken about this a million times, right? Like I have someone in particular that's close to me that is always all about them. And very rarely is it anything with me. So like if they're having something going on with their mother and I'm like, I understand, I just got a call and I'm distraught, it always goes back to them. So do they appreciate me when I'm saying, I'm so sorry, I'm here for you, how can I help? No, because they are so far in with their own stuff that they can't see beyond themselves. So what do you do with that? You do what you do because you want to. And you don't put yourself in a negative situation, meaning you don't give more than what you have. If you want to support somebody and you want to do something for them, you shouldn't do it because they appreciate it. You should do it because you care. That person should appreciate what you do for them. And if they don't, it speaks about their character and not yours. So you continue to be the good person you are, but going along with what Cannoli King said, you have, like, I don't necessarily, I should cut more people out of my life. I usually just will pull back. And I will just give what I feel. Because I'm not going to change who I am. It's not always easy to cut people off when it comes to family. And you know, the funny thing is that some people don't even realize it, right? Even sometimes I say, like for me personally, like do you even notice the silence? Do you notice that I'm quiet? Do you notice that I'm not texting you? Do you know how many people I text on a daily basis to check in with them and see if they're okay? Do you know how many people text me on a daily basis to check in on me and see if I'm okay? Well, let's just say that the scales are completely off on that. And there are some days that I say, you know what? I'm not even fucking appreciated. People take it for granted that I'm going to check on them and see how they're doing. But you know what? I honestly care how they're doing. And that's why I ask. But there are those days where I go, you know what? And just recently I did it. I don't touch my phone anymore. I have to say, I was with my mother-in-law. I was in her house. Her phone rang all day long. My phone, I don't think I got one phone call. I don't get not even one phone call in a day. The only person that will call me sometimes is my father. And then every so often, then there are times that me and Carmelo will talk, and it's usually about the show and everything else. My phone don't ring. And you know what? Fuck it. It's quieter. But do you feel like you're being that you're appreciated? I think sometimes people appreciate, but I think they take it for granted. That would be my that would be what I would have to say about that. And now let me continue to read, because you know me, I go off on a tangent. So Jimmy said, when I help someone out, they say thanks. Yes, I do. And that's the other thing, you guys. How about that? Do you use the word thank you? That word is so fucking underused, and it is the easiest thing to say. It's 2 words, thank you. And you know how many people do not fucking say thank you? Do you know how that makes me go out of my mother flipping mind? Thank you. That's all you have to do. Thank you. You don't have to kiss my ass. You don't have to fucking bring me flowers. But say thank you and mean it. So yeah, thank you is a big thing. So you know what? If you're one of those assholes that doesn't fucking say thank you, check yourself, because that's fucked up. Dawn said, I do feel appreciated. I do a lot for lots of people. And yes, I do. Beautiful. You know what, Dawn? I love to hear that. It is so good to feel appreciated. There is nothing worse than doing and it's not because you do it because you want something in return. You just want someone to appreciate it. And appreciation can be so many different things. It can be a text message. It can be a phone call. It could be a thank you card. It could be a little gift. It could be anything, right? But it's just jumping out of yourself. I feel appreciated sometimes, more no than yes. Yeah. So you know what? Practice this, you guys. I'm going to give you some advice. Learn to say thank you. And also learn to say, I tell people all the time, I appreciate you. Another thing I say a lot is thank you for being you. And I mean that on a lot of regards, because the people that treat me like shit, you know what? Thank you for being you, because all you're doing is making it that much fucking easier for me to see who and what you are. But I'm still who I am, and I'm not going to change that. But you're going to see a different side of me. That's how I look at it. Oh, you like my coffee cup? Thank you. I have those too. No one here to appreciate me, so I have to appreciate myself. Colleen, you said that twice. I'm not sure what that actually means. You have to have some people around you. You can't live your life completely alone. You have no friends. You have no family. I'm not really sure what that means, sweetheart. But you have us, Colleen, and I know that we all appreciate you. No, not by you, Karen. Oh, I don't even know what that was, but God only knows what I said. When you help around the house, like cleaning sometimes. Ugh, God, I hate that. Jim, I got a big yes on that one. Don't feel appreciated at all lately, Michelle said. People take advantage of your friendship and kindness. Well, again, don't mistake my kindness for weakness is a huge, huge, huge thing. There's my Gina. I was on your personal page. Good morning. Gina, it's all good. I know it gets very confusing for everybody. But if I don't go on my personal page, my numbers are a hell of a lot lower because I have a lot of followers on my personal page that are just too fucking lazy to hit the like button on the Karen Stacy page. You guys kill me. When I date a girl, most of the time I do. Okay, Jimmy. Rita, I am a giver, so don't feel appreciated most of the time. Yeah, but that's terrible. You should feel appreciated. I hate that. Jim said, I know what you mean regarding personal issues. There you go. Personally and professionally, I do. My coworkers and my family and my friends too. Good for you, Jimmy. Oh, hold on. I just jumped out of my comments again. Hold on a second. I'm coming back to you. First of all, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Coffee Talk with Karen. We are live on MiamiMikeRadio.com. We are live on all my Facebook groups and pages. Please join the group. Please jump on and like the Karen Stacy page. Turn your notifications on. Jump on YouTube. Jump on Periscope and jump on Twitch. All of it is Real Talk Karen Stacy. Please share out this video. Tag your friends. I appreciate that. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your comments. And you know what? I appreciate our little family and crew that we have created here. This was exactly what I wanted to do when I started this show, was make a little coffee clutch, right? Where we are alone together. Some of us, like Colleen just said, she's alone. So you wake up in the morning and you're alone. Maybe you don't want to be alone. Maybe you want somebody to share a cup of coffee with. And so now you have a family that you are sharing a cup of coffee with. And I will raise my glass and take a sip and share my coffee with all of you. I mean, this is from my home to your home. So, I think that we have to learn how to appreciate from the bottom up. You know what I'm trying to say? So you have to appreciate the little things, appreciate, appreciate me, goddammit, that I fucking do this shit every goddamn morning. And I'm doing it because it's a calling that I have, and I'm fucking around with you when I'm saying that. But, honestly, I appreciate the fact that you guys are here with me. And you know what? When I'm not here, you miss me. And it makes a difference. So God forbid that something happened to me. I know that I left a footprint in the sand, right? Because I know that I have helped people get through a horrific time. And I very much appreciate that. And I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate the platforms. I appreciate being on the Miami Mike Radio. I appreciate him giving me the opportunity. I appreciate all of my followers on all of my social media. I appreciate each and every one of you that share my videos and that comment. And I appreciate each and every one of you that send me these private messages or say these amazingly beautiful things on the feed that, you would think I was paying you to say it, right? So you have to start somewhere. I appreciate a roof over my head. I may do a lot to try to keep it, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that I got up this morning, even though I felt a little shitty. I did that to myself because me and Chris went at it last night. But, you have to start someplace. And if we wake up in the morning with a attitude of appreciation, the rest of the day will follow suit. So if you wake up in the morning and you are just angry at the world, resentful at people because you feel you do so much for them and they don't do for you and you don't feel appreciated, you're just as bad as them now. Don't feed into that. People don't appreciate it, still do it. When I do, and I'm like, you're welcome. I'll still hold the door. but you don't fucking say thank you, you know, and then you just want to fucking drop the door. Like, you know what? Don't let it fucking hit you. But, you know, don't let other people's like, make you that way. You know, just because other people are fucked up don't mean you need to be fucked up. And I believe that we should practice what we preach. So you show somebody what it looks like to be appreciated. And maybe I hope that the people I say thank you for being you to, I hope maybe they think about that and they say, wow, someone appreciates me for being me. And maybe they're going to help someone else to feel appreciated as well. Because there's nothing worse than not feeling appreciated. And you know, the funniest thing is the people that are the least appreciated are the most loyal and most productive people. For instance, work-wise, and I know everybody can relate to this, right? Work-wise. I remember my husband, he was one of those guys that did everything at his job. He did his supervisor's job. And so things were expected of him. So now if he didn't do 6 jobs that day, that wasn't acceptable. Meanwhile, the other idiots did 1 job that day and that was acceptable, but his 6 jobs wasn't enough. That's called not being appreciated. And guess what? They were making the same paycheck. So how many people, right? You know, oh, they're always late. Yeah, then they never get here on time. Oh, but now if I'm late, now there's a fucking problem. But when they're late, it's expected. So again, you are now undervalued because now people expect more from you, which is a beautiful thing, but not when it's not reciprocated, right? Are you guys with me on this one? Because that makes me insane in the membrane. And I know I'm behind on my comments here. So good morning. I see Anthony Acosta. Good morning. Jimmy said, just the little things like coffee being made for you or just say thank you goes a long way. You know, that's really true too, Jimmy. You know, my son is a big tea drinker. And so some nights he'll make tea and he'll say, Mommy, can I make you a cup of tea? And I'm like, oh my God, yeah, I would love that. Like, you know, you forget what it's like for somebody to do something for you. Rosie said, by those closest to me. Okay. Jim, I think we live in a world where many people believe buying someone something is sufficient. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a good fucking start. No, I'll take it. No, I don't. You know what's so funny? I honestly have to say, I don't get presents. I don't remember the last. Well, that's not true. The last gift I got, Carmela got me that jacket that I had or whatever. But I don't get presents. I've never been that girl. I've never had people that spoil me like that and buy me shit. But that is true when you know, we have all experienced that, right? So which is better? Getting the presents. I think that, so here's my thought on that, Jim. I think some people can only give you what they have. What do I mean by that? Some people don't know how else to reciprocate, meaning that's their way of doing it. Like my father loves me more than anything in the world, but he's not the guy that's going to do certain things like that, but he will get me something 100% because that's how when my son was younger, my parents were not the type that babysat, but guess what? They helped me with his tuition when he had to go to school. So everybody does what they can do. There are certain people that do not have the financial ability to do that. So they will do little things like my mother-in-law, if she goes food shopping, she'll come home, she'll bring me a broccoli rabe, I mean, little things like that. And those things mean so much. I don't care. You go to the 99-cent store and you see a freaking huge wine glass and you bring it home for me. I appreciate that. So I think that it has to also do with what is, sorry, Bella's trying to get comfortable. I'm, in her way. I think it has a lot to do with what means something to you too. I think there are a lot of people that their appreciation is based on what they're bought, right? And then it's like, oh, well, that's from the dollar store. It's not from Crate and Barrel. If somebody gets you a little bag and it's not a Louis Vuitton, you're not appreciated, or you don't appreciate it. You know what I'm trying to say? I know I'm going off, but what could I tell you? So Jimmy said buying some things does not always work. Absolutely. So Massimo said, when I do a good deed. Okay. And again, I'm talking like crazy, so I don't even know what we were talking about, what that response was. Good morning, Jose. How are you? Thank you. You're a hug, a compliment. Thank you. A hug, a compliment, or a single smile. I agree, Maria. I agree. So Eunice said some people, my family and true friends appreciate me. Others, questionable. No doubt. Let me see, Georgie, appreciated by the ones that matter, not appreciated by those who will never matter. There you go, right? They say if you don't mind, it don't matter. Massimo said, doing something nice for everyone, I feel appreciated. There you go. Kathy, a simple acknowledgement or thank you for all you do. I agree with that, Kathy, 100%. So Eunice said, my kids, Dawn, they tell me they appreciate everything I do, and that means a lot to me. You know what? Absolutely. Do you know, every night, I have to tell you, like, I'm going to cry, but, when we used to sit down to dinner, my husband would sit down and say, thank you. The minute we sat down, thank you for making dinner. How many husbands, how many wives sit down to dinner and say thank you? Think about that. I know I didn't. I know, I'm being straight up. And I always thought, like, I can't believe he's saying thank you. I mean, of course we have to have dinner. Well, why, how would we not have dinner? So, you don't even realize it. And something like that will take your breath away. And I never forgot that. And he used to do it all the time. And he would tell my son, thank your mother for making dinner. Leslie said, real appreciation comes from the heart. Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay, let me see who I'm just going through the comments. Eunice said, I appreciate myself in people, but some people are funny. Yeah. Yes, my sister appreciates me. She loves me. My mom and dad passed. Yes, Colleen, I am sorry. But yes, you are not alone, Mama. You are not alone, and you have a new family right here. So it's all good. The topic is written on the screen, honey, Jose. I agree. Act of kindness, folks will take advantage. Thanks, Monica. Hi, Andy. Good morning. Leslie, people sometimes only remember the bad shit you did and not the good until they need you again. That's very true, right? It's so funny how that happens, right? Everything is always like copacetic and good. And then one thing happens, and now all of a sudden it's a go fuck your mother scenario, right? I mean, seriously, it's so true. People forget. And that's my thing is, you know who the fuck I am. So now you're going to start with some fucking bullshit? Don't even go there. I appreciate you too, Maria. Thank you. Jimmy said, I agree to be you and be fair, but stand up for yourself in a good-mannered way. Absolutely. Jimmy, I appreciate Karen, Coffee Talk family. We appreciate you too. Cannoli King. Karen, sometimes you have to change people, places, and things. That's all a part of retraining your brain. Not saying you got to exile the person, but hold on a second. But it's all part of letting them know they should appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, everybody has to do it in whatever manner in which it works, It's hard when you're consumed in your own shit to look beyond it. Yes, Alyssa, it absolutely is. But you know what? That also speaks volumes of the type of person that you are. If you're able to put your own stuff aside for a moment, and I'm not saying that you're going to go fix someone else's problems, but even with yourself, you have a lot going on with your mom. And there have been plenty of times that you've sent me things that were going on with her. And I had my own stuff going on. And it wasn't easy for me to put that aside for a minute and read what you wrote. But obviously, you needed that support. So I put my own issues aside so that I could support you. So we all have to learn how to decompartmentalize things. So, you can't give what you don't have. Remember, I always say this to you guys, you can't pour from an empty cup. So there are times that I'm off the grid and it's because I'm empty and I'm trying my best to fill. So there are times that I know that I could be a better friend maybe, or a better person to people, but sometimes I just don't I don't have it. So I do my best and then I feel horrible that I haven't been there enough for people. But considering that it's basically me, myself, and I, it ain't easy sometimes. So all I'm going to say is that it takes a really big person to be able to open up their hearts that much more when they are suffering. Because you know what? The truth of the matter is that like for instance, with your mother, I have horrific things with my mother. And as you're telling me, Alyssa, about your mom, I'm there crying because I just got news with something on my mom, but I'm not responding to you saying I'm not putting my shit on you. I'm just trying to give you the support that you need. And so I think that if people could expand themselves a little bit more, again, the world would be a better place. And that's just my feeling on it. Jose said, I'll say yes. I had people from my old unit call me to wish me a happy birthday. People appreciate me at work. It begins with showing respect to others. It's a key ingredient that goes a long way, along with appreciation. Absolutely. Agreed. Dawn said, well said. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Like remove your neighbor's sidewalk. Yeah. Like to plow it. Yeah. That would be nice. Right. Rosie, Karen, Stacy, thank you. I do miss the maniac. She and her twin are good-hearted girls and respectful to me. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't think that was meant for me. How is my dad feeling? Gina, thank you for asking. To my knowledge, he's doing well. I spoke to him again. Thank you, guys. I spoke to him yesterday, and he went to the gym again, so he seems to be doing well. So thank you. I appreciate you asking. See how easy that is? I appreciate you asking, and I really, truly mean that. It's that simple, you guys. That simple to make people feel relevant. Andy said, I feel unappreciated all the time, and I feel I do everything alone with no help. So Andy, I'm sorry that you feel that way. And I'm going to say that again, I hope you've been listening to everything I've been saying to you, or to all of you, right? If you feel unappreciated and you feel you do everything alone and with no help, you are probably in a woe is me, feeling sorry for yourself, feeling bad for yourself. So you have to appreciate yourself, and you have to appreciate the fact that you're able to do things for other people. And if they don't appreciate it, if it makes you feel good, then you do it and you own that. But you can't be resentful and bitter when you're not getting back from somebody what you expect. You're doing from your heart, and it will come back to you. It may not come back to you with that person, but law of attraction says it will come back to you because you are putting good out into the universe. And I truly do believe that the universe will give back to you. Gina, I appreciate you too. Okay. Let me see, Monica. I can say my phone hardly ever rings, and when it does, it's the recording about my car warranty. Oh, Monica, you're fucking funny. Rosie, yep, always say thank you. Wow, I'm behind on the comments here. Definitely a thank you would be nice. Agreed. Please and thank you. If not, go fuck yourself. There you go, Tony. I agree with that. Those are three very good things to say. You could kind of live your life with please, thank you, and go fuck yourself. Absolutely. Oh, see, look at this. Maria said, Eunice, I appreciate you. I feel the same way, Mama. I am here at work and it's crazy. Aw. See, and a big shout out to everybody that has been out there working and busting their fucking asses through all this craziness. Let me see here. Gina, I use thank you all the time. I agree. A lot of people look at me like a deer in headlights. I embedded that in my kids' heads. Thank you goes a long way. Let me tell you something. If I don't hear my son say thank you, I will like stop the fucking world. No way. Always say thank you. Always, 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 always. I always thank everyone no matter what. There you go, Eunice. Gina, when someone says thank you, I say you're welcome. That's just as important. You know what? Sometimes it truly is, right? Or my pleasure or anytime. You know, sometimes people say that and, you know, sometimes you feel like it's like a pity thing or whatever. But then when somebody says it's my pleasure, you know, or I say thank you to somebody and they say thank you, or I say it back to them, I guess you would say. I don't know. You know what I mean? Georgie, we say thank you all the time here. We are socialized into doing it very young. Oh, well, as it should be. Okay, let me see. When I go out to eat, I ask the staff how their night is going and say thank you. Absolutely. Okay, let me see. Hold on a second. I got all of my comments just went cuckoo. So hang on a second. Alyssa, I saw you left. I hope you heard my whole, I went off on a little soliloquy there. I don't know if you missed it or not. All right, let me see. Oh my goodness. I'm really behind on the comments. So give me a second. I apologize. Oh boy. Hold on. First of all, thank you guys. I see so many comments here. I'm overwhelmed. I can't wait to read them all. I'm just trying to find them because I'm really behind because I get a big mouth and I've been talking a lot. But you know what? That's the whole point, is that I want you guys to really understand things and see it a little bit differently, because sometimes, look, you know, we don't even realize it. Sometimes we weren't taught appreciation. So not that I'm some fucking, you know, teacher. I'm just preach a diva. No, you know, but sometimes we weren't taught that. So that's why I'm saying that. Okay, why did I can't even get up on the comments. What's up with that? Did I screw up here? What happened? I don't even know what I did. Karen, okay, I don't know. I might have missed a lot of comments here. For some reason, it's not allowing me to go back, which I've never had that before. Karen, I'm a handyman and I've done a lot of stuff for free. What I hate is when they go around telling people that I only gave a helping hand when actually I did the work by myself. I'm starting to learn how to say, I don't know how. Yeah, Michael, I'm sorry. That's awful. And that just shows you that people don't fucking appreciate shit. Lisa, we all appreciate you, Karen. We love you. I know I appreciate you beyond words can express. Love you too, Mama. And I appreciate you. I mean, I got Lisa and Carmela on here that, you know, they take their time every day to support me and support the show and be here for all of you. So a big thank you to them. I know Carmela is not feeling well, and I'm assuming that's why she is not here right now, unfortunately. Yes, I appreciate that you do this for us, my Karen. You are the best. I love you. Maria, you really make this so personal, and I wake up anxious for 11 a.m. You help me so much get through my days. There are not enough thank yous in the world, but thank you. Oh my God, you're killing me. Maria, you fucking kill me. You know that? Thank you. Alyssa, I appreciate my kids, my husband, and my health. Yes. I appreciate all of your friendships. I appreciate Jose, I appreciate I am alive every day. As long as my family and peers appreciate me, everything falls into place. Georgie, oh, it is socializing positive behavior. Young, like saying thank you and showing respect become linked, and in most cases, a lifetime, as it should be. I appreciate my family and my friends and whoever don't like me. Right, Eunice? Yes, practice what you preach. Exactly, Colleen. Let me see. Sucks. People take you for granted. Yes, Alyssa. Dawn, yes, exactly. I rather do things for strangers now because it makes me feel good. Yeah, Leslie, ain't that fucked up though? You rather do things for strangers because the people that you care about, they hurt you the most, right? I'm just getting through. I know I'm going over on the comments here, and I did not. But I know it's already been an hour, but I'm gonna just check through the comments and then we will be out of here. Michael said, I can relate to that. Monica, but some are just doing it. It's just a normal thing. Well, I don't know if it's normal, but Angela said, I appreciate being appreciated, but even when I am not, most of the time, I keep doing God's work and helping all I could when I could. That's why we are here on this earth. Yep. Wholeheartedly appreciate so many who have shown me genuine kindness, love, and comfort, especially during my grieving process. Amen to that one, baby. Colleen, you drink a lot of tea. Jim said, I used to be late all the time. Someone finally came to me and explained to me how badly you make someone feel by being late, especially all the time. Yeah, see, there you go. So maybe you just didn't even realize it, and that person took the time to teach you that. So absolutely. Good morning, Kathy from California. Let me see who else is here. Can I send you a present? Maria, you already have, right? I don't need a gift for doing something for someone. I just hope they'll do it for me as well. Exactly, Alyssa. Cards and flowers go a long way. Good morning, Angelo. How are you? Jim, I used to buy presents in lieu of being a pain in the ass. Now I've learned that it's important. Be understanding, kind, and there. Yes, being present is always appreciated. I appreciated my father so much when he was one of a kind. I still appreciate him, and he's very recently passed. Monica, I'm 45 and I made a card for the internet for my parents. See, that's awesome. Buying something definitely doesn't always work. No, it doesn't. Leslie, I keep losing connection, Karen, but I'm glad I got to see you this morning. I don't know why you're losing connection. I seem to be okay, but it happens. Ed said little things really do mean a lot. Absolutely. Joe Q, how are you? Some people show you one side of their face. Real talk, Eunice. Let me see who else is on here. Thank you for being you, Karen. Oh, who is that? Sammy me? I don't know who that is. That's on Twitch, but thank you for saying that. Let me see. Wow, I'm really behind on the comments. Georgie, it's not trained behavior as in shop assistant saying, have a nice day. It's socialized from the day you learn how to do it. Yes, and it always stays with you. I might have read that already. So annoying. I don't have a car. Oh, that stinks. Angelo said, I'm appreciated by my circle, but not by those who feel threatened by my accomplishments. Real talk right there, Angelo. Real talk. I feel we are all here to put a smile on each other's face each day. God purpose for us. Okay, there you go, Joe Q. Rosie, I appreciate you. KS, you speak my language, fluent in curse words. Love it. I love you too. You're so sweet. Everyone has stuff going on, but give time to give your time can go a long way. Yes, Jimmy. I have to try to check in with others better. Absolutely. It happens. It's very difficult when you're going through your own stuff. But I feel that it teaches you to be a little more humble when you get out of your own head to get into someone else's heart. And that's just my opinion. Okay, hold on a second. I just want to see you're wise beyond your years. Well, Jim, I got a lot of years behind me, but thank you. Cannoli King, it's also okay to say I appreciate you. Now get to stepping. That's true too, babes. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yes, thank you, Monica. I know I was definitely behind on the comments, so I am definitely a little over time right now. I just don't want to not get to all of your comments because I think this is just such an important topic. Okay, here we go. I'm almost there. Some folks have pain going and just listening goes a long way. Absolutely. Okay, where I trained myself to say thank you about 10 years ago. Real talk. See? Good for you, Cannoli King. You're very self-aware, and I really do appreciate that. I appreciate my hot coffee and my hot Karen. There you go. Hi, Sylvia. You made it. I wasn't feeling well. Oh, honey, I hope you feel better. Yes, Monica. Yes, have a great day. And yes, show appreciation. Absolutely. Eunice said, like I tell my kids, be kind to everyone, no matter is young or adults, because they know I get mad if they're not polite. I agree. I appreciate genuine friendships. I always say please and thank you, and my kids do the same. There you go, Alyssa. Thank you, Karen. Awesome job. Have an amazing day. You too. Jim, thank you. You're a welcome diversion on a cold and snowy day. Greatly appreciate your words of wisdom today. Thank you, Jim. I really do appreciate that. I am truly humbled. Yes, Karen, we appreciate you and the girls to be in life. Oh, thank you, Eunice. I can spell appreciate. Good job, Joe. KS family, we will have something for Karen Stacy B-Day. The big 50 will be celebrated. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. She's up to no good. I feel like strangers are more often more appreciative than family. Yeah, because you get taken for granted, and a stranger probably will not take you for granted. You're so funny, Lisa. Okay, hold on. I'm almost at the end of the comments. Okay, have a great day. Yes, back to work. I appreciate how you always check in on me, and I appreciate myself to reciprocate. There you go. If you don't respond to everyone's comment, they won't feel appreciated. Michael, real talk, it's not so easy. Twitch is freezing. That's not good. I wonder what happened. It's very true, but you know what? I hope that I always convey to you guys how much I appreciate each and every one of you. So, again, just a little reminder, we talked about feeling appreciated. There's so many aspects to this we could probably pick up on tomorrow. But again, remember, please and thank you, guys. It's huge. And a thank you goes a long way. And if you don't know how to, learn how to appreciate others. And again, as Cannoli King said, you have to learn to appreciate yourself first before you can learn how to appreciate others. So I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. For those of us that are getting snowed on, please stay safe. For those of us that are getting out into the world with this COVID shit, please be safe. And for those of you that are in 85-degree sunshine, please go fuck yourself. No. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Same bat channel, same bat station. We will see you tomorrow for Coffee Talk with Karen, live on MiamiMikeRadio.com, live on Twitch, live on YouTube, live on Periscope, all Real Talk Karen Stacy. Please like, subscribe, follow. And then on my Facebook page, the Karen Stacy page, please turn on your notifications and like it. And on the Real Talk Coffee Talk group, please join the group. Love you guys all. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you guys being here each and every day, your support and your love, and allowing me into your living rooms every day. From my house to your house, we're all here together. So be safe. Much love. Appreciate. Check yourself.